Hi everybody, and welcome to Katy
and Andrew's
Picks of the Week.
Whoop, whoop.
This is what are we into now? Week 38, 39?
We're now doing week 40. We're reviewing week...
Ooh la, look at that. That happened really fast.
Oh man, it's going really fast, way too fast.
Today is brought to you by the colour sky blue because this is the first episode we've ever shot during the daytime.
Absolutely.
Check it out.
Yeah, do you want to launch us off?
I would love to. The first video that we have for you guys is a horror film. Now, I am a horror fiend. I absolutely love anything action related, and this one really floated my boat. It's a bit of a teaser trailer for hopefully what will be made into a feature film. I did scream girlishly at one point, really? Admittedly. However, I will say I do hope to see a little bit more, how can I put this politely, violence in the feature film. Okay. Yeah, but great start, and the cinematography, choice shots, sublime.
Hey, the next one's an education and how-to film. It's from two Jandals. And this is the Death Star Democracy, How to Vote STV, which is the single transferable vote, which apparently is a really popular voting system in a lot of English-speaking countries.
The most popular ever in the English-speaking world.
So using Star Wars characters, they describe how the elections work in the Porirua City Council in New Zealand, so that's really cool. Loved it, loved it. Looked like it was done on an iPad as well.
Not only that, but like, I learned something. A, didn't know that was what it's called, and B, now I understand how it works. Hey. Moving right into possibly one of my favourite picks.
I love the next one. This is a music video by Rodolphe Jouxtel.
Jouxtel, or by Cayman Philippines.
Yeah,
I think he did the
Fast.
Yeah, it's such a good song. Such a good song.
I love the groove of this track. It's kind of a story of a guy that's
He basically is disassociated with his world, and he loses himself in the wilderness, and it's got a very deep and meaningful context. But if you look at the way that it's shot, and the layers and the amount of special effects that have been poured into this.
They had a cool description as well.
Yeah, it was, well, if we want to know the full blurb, it's living with the uneasy feeling of not belonging in the world he is in. A man loses his conscience to the wild and deceptive spirit of music and deprivation.
Very cool. It's been playing in our office many times this week, so we hope you enjoy that one too.
Absolutely. Now the next one comes to us from John Rogers. Look at us, all these bookie people. If you haven't heard of him, he is a very well-known documentarian and book writer from London. Now he's featured in, well, he's made documentaries with the likes of Russell Brand and a bunch of other English people, which, unless you're from England, probably haven't heard of. And this is a lovely little trip down memory lane as he travels to Suffolk in England.
Beautiful scenery.
I love the fact it just really felt very nostalgic, and the colours and the tones, it was just all very, made you want to go back to your childhood.
Nice relaxing one in the middle of the day, that's for sure. The next one is a funny video called Silly Monkeys. It's
I love this video.
Actually filmed by my sister's husband. We were on a trip in South Africa and we went to a
cannot
place.
believe it's your sister. Yeah. All this time I've been watching, I'm like, oh, Silly
Family
Monkeys.
members on the website. And basically a few monkeys, like a small troop of monkeys, got into our kitchen, stuffing their faces with marshmallows, and my brother-in-law chased them out and they jumped across the bedroom and out the window, and my niece witnesses the whole thing, and her response is priceless.
It's just priceless, and it's so adorable. It is so cute. That's one to send to your mum. Now, the next one comes to us from an interesting guy called Ford Chupik. Now, this is him on his Shred Sticks Custom Nano board, and it's shot by Slash Tanks, Austin Dobson, and I'm not a wakeboarder, wake surfer, depending on how you put it, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was lovely. It made me think of summer, getting out there with your friends, having a good time.
Very cool editing.
And it's beautifully shot.
The music is great as well.
Not only that, but we are always on the hunt for sports videos. We never have enough, and we would love to get them from you. If you're interested in entering the competition and you and your friends like to do sporty type things or anything even vaguely related to sport, please send them in and you can introduce yourself to our new sports pro, who is called John Lai. Please shout out, and if you're interested in becoming a pro, check out citizen.tv /Citizen Pro.
Absolutely. The next one's a very cool video. It's also to do with kind of pets and animals as well, but this is for the music, comedy and film category. It's by Disfigured Tourism, which aims to go out and make an interesting outlook on animals and pets and stuff like that. And this is a...
Hilarious.
I
would just say hilarious. And I only have one more word to say on this, and that is cutesy poo poo.
You got to go check it out. Absolutely. Definitely laugh out loud moments in that one.
Okay, now moving away from the light stuff, we are heading straight into a documentary news item, and it is particularly addressing the topic of sexual harassment in Egypt. For those of you that don't know, it's a rather explosive issue that's recently come to light in terms of what's been happening in Tahrir Square in Egypt. And I did a little bit of reading online, and statistics like 99.3% of women in Egypt have been sexually harassed. That's what's been reported.
What?
That's what's been reported. And the most common form of sexual harassment at 97% is touching. It's not even like verbal or, you know, something that you could maybe put out of your mind, but yeah, actually being groped. Make sure you check out Harassment as well if you are local in the area. And check this out. I really appreciate the widespread of views from, we've got all the way up into the Netherlands, right down to Egypt, and very interesting stuff and great perspectives from a broad section of society.
And to finish off is another sporting one for the day. It's really cool. This is I love this one. It's a skateboarding documentary where we follow a few teenagers and just their enthusiasm and love for skateboarding. And I love it just because it brings back a whole bunch of nostalgia about the carefreeness.
Are you a skateboarder?
No, I wasn't, but I was a snowboarder.
I was hanging out with the people who could skateboard. My balance wasn't that great. But I had the hoodies and the skate shoes.
Like you would have been singing like Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy.
Yeah.
Not that I was overly a skateboarder, but I enjoyed that, and this just took me straight back to that feeling of high school and
absolutely. I really like the fact that for once it's a documentary not about somebody who thinks they're important or other people think they're important. They're not famous, just regular guys. It's really cool. So that's us for this week, and we would love to see you same time, same place next week with us with a new colour of the week. Woo! And 10 more videos.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.
See you soon. Bye.